When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Longhorns are marching down the field. The RPO, it's complete. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. He'll do it himself. Slithers into space. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback extends the play. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. So Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. gun. They'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Boley. He's got it. And they're able to make the tackle.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
At the 35, he's loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The running back has it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll give it to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Trying to beat the D deep. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Longhorns! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Creates a little room. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's McGowan. Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Going to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spiders.
Wants to throw. It's Boley. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was calling the Hogs in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 14 to Texas A&M.
Using his feet to buy time.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Wingo. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Longhorns will try to pick it up on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass. It's Boley. Got his man in the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's McGowan. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. Across the 45. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. With the catch, it's Wingo. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Longhorns have it with a first and 10. The play action fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. The give to the back. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Manning. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 13. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the run. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's ball. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The quick out. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38. And these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Looking to take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback making checks. To the air on second down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll leave it with the lone back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Kentucky going quickly. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Gives it on the option. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He slides that just inside the right upright. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going...
There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. They're setting up the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilmore. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Really good running and gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And this one splits the uprights.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Snagged out of the air.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Wingo.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Longhorns didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He might want another play. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he puts through the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Boley. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Rodriguez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Long. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Breaking out the jet sweep. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets rid of it. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Kentucky! A great catch and run for 6. And they'll try to tack on 2.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quick strike complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to get the edge on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Makes the grab over the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They go to the ground. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Boley. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the backfield, it's McGowan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best...
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Wingo. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Just outside the red zone in the 21, but it's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback's got the first. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quick release on the RPO.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
That would be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it out to 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. The give to the back.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Boley. Gets it to him on the screen. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Timeout, Texas.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make